Grimmstone Cemetery. This is one of our favorite amateur yard haunts. We try to make the trip out here to visit it every Halloween. I believe the person who does it used to work at the Halloween Haunting Grounds, which is one of our other favorites. So there is some similarity with the effects and props and sounds that you're hearing. Take a look over here to my right. You can get a glimpse at a few of the tombstones. This is Noah, the brains behind Grimmstone Cemetery. How many years have you been doing it now? It's a lot.
I've been doing it for 19 years. It's been at this location at my mother's place since '99.
Since '99? Yeah. So how did you get started with this?
It was a group of friends from high school and junior high. It was sort of like a summer project. We would all get together and sort of put on this big haunted house. In '92 was one of the last years that I did it with my group of friends from high school. You know, we all kind of like would do it, and then everybody started like growing up and going off and doing other things. I went into the special effects industry, and then I realized that my friend that I was doing the haunted house with, he had other ideas of what Halloween should be. I kept wanting to keep the creepy cemetery kind of a thing, and I broke off and kind of did it on my own. And it kind of just followed me around wherever I was living.
So back in the 90s when you started this, yard haunts weren't such a big deal.
Actually, it was back in '86 when I first
very
started.
original.
Yeah. Yard haunts were not as big. I mean, people would decorate their house, but not to this extent.
They put some paper mache in the windows and
Sure.
some spider webs. They wouldn't. How much of this? Is this all homemade?
It is all homemade.
All homemade.
Yeah.
So this is not something you got off the shelf?
No.
The party world.
All this is stuff that I had built myself.
How much time does it take to get this going?
Well, it all depends on what it is that you're talking about. If you're talking about actually building the items, it all depends. I mean, it depends on how much detail you want to put into something. Like for this year and the last couple of years, it's just been the setup. I try to build something new, one or two new things every year, because my work schedule has been so busy. I just have not been able to build anything new. So it's basically the setup. The setup is about 4 days.
Busy's good though.
So I guess if it only takes you 4 days, then my question, I talked to some people at the Halloween Haunting Grounds, and they said they don't really get to enjoy Halloween because they're always working on it. So do you get, so I guess my question to you is, do you get to go to the other Halloween attractions?
I tried this year. I was able to get to Gary's place. I was able to get to the Halloween Haunting Grounds. That was about it. I had plans to go to other places as well, and just couldn't make it out.
So of course, I think this is the last year for them.
It is.
Are you going to be continuing?
Well, we'll see how it goes after next year. Next year will be 20, so we'll
big anniversary.
It'll be my 20th anniversary, and we'll see how the bones are feeling after year 20.
Okay, I guess in the last question, 2 questions. Like, how much electricity and where do you store it?
As of electricity, I'm not exactly sure. I just know that my mother tells me that there is a spike in electricity every year. And then where it gets stored, I actually have a shed in the back of the house. All this stuff actually folds up quite nicely, and it stays there for an entire year until I go back out to the shed and then battle with black widows and spiders and get rid of it all.
Okay, thanks a lot.
No problem.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Thank you for
Happy
doing
Halloween.
this. So we're now taking a trip inside the Grimmstone Cemetery.
Oh my god! Oh, haunted houses are fun.
Wow, it looks like something's trying to get out of there.
cannot explain what he was doing there, or how he got there, or where he had been earlier. Didn't even know what time it was. He saw no one walking towards him and stopped.
Scary trip through Grimmstone Cemetery. As you can see, it's quite a place. And like I said, we come out here every year because it's so much fun. So happy Halloween!